Um,
Hello.
if we're ready. Hello, guys. Welcome to Internet Unexplained. I'm Scotty.
I'm Slow Bullet.
No, you're not.
Also, my name is Calvin. Now I'm going to have some crazy fangirls finally stalking me. Hallelujah. Notice how I said hallelujah? That's the mixture between heaven and hell.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, there are three other people. There's Karasuro,
Jazzy Frog,
and Meade.
How's it going?
Yeah. So we're here today to talk about what I actually pretty much hate Bronies.
Bronies, you hate them? Dude. Don't hate it until you try it. Don't hate it
Sounds
until you
like
try
a personal
Okay,
problem to me.
Calvin has already tried to, but has failed.
He just didn't get into it. Something was wrong with him. The eyes. He wasn't paying attention to the eyes. He just needs to look at the eyes more.
The first 15 seconds, oh my god.
He didn't finish episode 1. That's the problem. If he finished episode 1, he would have been it.
Didn't take a hold.
Okay, so let me explain what bronies are. They are a group of people that enjoys My Little Pony. What was it again?
It's a group of
faggots
who like bronies. The only thing is, bronies is one thing. As long as if you're straight, you can like it, but if you're gay, you cannot be a brony. So I kind of feel sorry for the gays. They can't be bronies.
Why would you even want? How do you even enjoy it in the first place? Like, what got you?
The eyes. That's my theory. It's the eyes.
Yeah, it's just we're not really sure because whenever you think of My Little Pony, you think of gay little rainbows. Except whenever Lauren, what's her name? Hold on, Lauren Faust.
It's not.
Whenever she got it. Whenever she got it, it was a different animation. It's like a new animation. It's kind of like, hold on. It's if you like anime, but if you like, did you ever watch the show Captain Mikey?
That was retarded as fuck.
Okay, well, see, that's the problem. Now, see, if you like Captain Mikey, it was kind of like a mixture between anime and American cartoon. This is basically what this is. It's a new style of drawings. It's kind of cool how they actually.
Actually, a mixture of anime and American cartoons would be
this whole point of this cartoon. Listen, it appeals to little girls, and for some reason, how is it appealing to older guys? You can see
actually, the viewers, 75% of the viewers are actually bronies now. 25% of the girls.
Wait, whoa.
I just don't see how this can pertain to little girls when it comes to the humor in the actual show, where it's actually,
seriously, it's a lot more adult humor.
Yeah, there is some adult.
I don't see how a little girl could understand half of the humor that's in the show.
Actually,
and also, starting from it, what happened? It started off as a kids show basically, and of course, it still is a kids show. But what happened though was, of course, like all the other things in the internet, 4chan found it, started it. Everyone was kind of fighting. This was like this huge war going on basically. But then there was people. They finally got it kicked off. Meade was like, all right, I'm sick of this. You guys need to stop fighting. So it can only be talked about on Toho. So what happened then was it kind of just got worldwide spread. So that's why people started laughing.
Here, I found it. The definition of a brony. You know those jackasses who get stoned and watch My Little Pony? That is a brony.
Hallelujah.
Well,
haters behave.
Shit happens.
Exactly. Basically, what it is there's a huge fight community. It's kind of like, all those other things. Like, there was that one thing for a while that people was thinking of that one kid. He wanted to be a princess. Well, I'm not okay with that. I am not okay with that. Definitely.
Please tell me that kid was a girl, right?
That was not a girl. It was definitely a little boy.
Please tell me you're not going to become a
someone
princess.
shoot him. Someone shoot him now.
This is one thing. If you could ask a brony if he was gay or anything like that, no.
No, Cody, tell me you're not going to become a princess.
So, you discriminate against gays in the brony community.
No, we're just saying that they cannot join because usually whenever you think of someone who would like this kind of show, it's kind of colorful and all that, they'd be like, oh, only gay people would like that. Well, we want to point out that
actually, you can't really say
only gays
like
or girls. There was a fine line drawn, so a guy decided to say that bronies could only be straight males.
Sounds like a lot of discrimination.
Yeah.
They wanted to put a line.
We implemented the don't ask, don't tell policy.
Basically. Until, well, maybe that won't go away pretty soon because unlike the American Army, which I will not talk about, I'm sorry, American Army, no, dude, that took that away. Anyway.
I have come up with a conclusion to what a brony really is. It's a bunch of older pedophilic males that enjoy little girls.
So are you saying a 14-year-old is a pedophile?
Not legally yet, but...
He will be. He's on the way.
Okay, Scotty, I can understand you call him Bullet a pedophile.
No, but...
Caruso, really?
Okay, well...
I don't consider myself a brony, honestly. I don't watch the show well enough to be considered a brony.
Yeah.
Well,
now, see, there's people out there who actually go in and buy the toys. I don't do that. No.
Yeah.
I'm just really what I like more is I'm not really I'm interested in the show. Yeah, I like watching it. But what I'm more interested in is actually the brony vids. That's what actually got me addicted to it. There are people out there who can do some really hilarious stuff.
What about the show itself?
So, what is a brony vid?
A brony vid is basically like, all it is grabbing the show and then, what is the word? It's called sync tubing. So all they do is like throw something in it and make it hilarious. So whenever this happened, this is what got people more addicted, was because they're like, wait, does this really happen in the show? Of course it doesn't. So basically what the bronies were doing was kind of like fake publicizing it. If you actually go, you can actually type in a brony vid. Just type in brony vid on YouTube sometime, and you can look at it. There are some hilarious stuff on there. In fact, I believe Caruso here likes a song because of a brony vid now.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
it got me addicted to that song.
Exactly.
Which song is that?
Are you, Caruso, are you a brony? Like a full-blown
No, I'm
brony?
not a brony. No.
I believe he's brony curious.
New word of the day, brony curious.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Brony curious, one who is interested but not so sure if he wants to become associated with such type.
Would you, Caruso, would you become associated with Calvin? Would you be associated with a bunch of creepers?
Why are they creepers?
No, I'm not talking about Minecraft.
Why are they creepers? Because they like the show? What about the people who like SpongeBob? I find that show.
Yeah, SpongeBob is weird.
SpongeBob is pretty gay.
It appeals to all audiences.
I mean, it's got a bit strange, but I mean, SpongeBob was okay. It was okay.
No, because they're like it's a guy living with a pet snail. Everyone in that show is there is no one has any, like, if you look in there, there's no one married in that show.
Actually,
Mr. Krabs is a daughter, so
It doesn't mean he's married.
Well, yeah, that means he could have got raped. He raped someone.
that would usually mean the daughter would be with the mother.
Let's just say that Crab
He killed her.
was a whale.
There are
Think
shows
about
out
this right
there
now.
that people find
Nickelodeon.
different.
Okay, think about this.
No, SpongeBob has parents, two parents.
Network. Since Nickelodeon or SpongeBob is in a Nickelodeon network, think about the other shows. They have most shows on Nickelodeon has a female star of the show. Now, I know you're probably going to say, yeah, well, what about the guys that like those shows? It actually appeals to mostly teens. So you can't really say specifically a guy with it doesn't appeal to, mostly the female audience, but more.
So, whenever you watch Tomb Raider, you're not interested in it? Because the main star's a girl and she has big old tits?
ponies are...
A guy would like it, but...
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Scotty has a bad point.
The material of the
Scotty
show.
is having a terrible point right now. Is that if...
There are two types of feminine leads. There are ladies...
Hold on.
It depends on the material of the show, though.
Did you watch Sailor Moon? Wasn't she only 13 years old? Oh, I believe she was. And I think that's pedophilia right there.
Seriously? Who the heck watches Sailor Moon?
There's a lot of guys out there who actually watch the show. There's a lot of anime. All anime, basically, is young girls. There are no older ones. There's no one over the age of 18. So, therefore, your pedophilia counts as you, because the ponies in My Little Pony are all over the age of 18. As
I
well.
don't know that.
Are you
looking on Wikipedia or
sorry, I'm in.
They're also ponies.
Are you looking on Bronipedia? I don't know if it actually exists, though, but the fuck? How do you know they're over 18? Do they actually mention it in the show?
No, Lauren
Well,
Foster
in animal ages, like 1 year, 6 years, and they're all over 3 years old. So
probably they could be over 1,000 years old. Do you know how long a unicorn lives? God, those things live forever.
Why did they make My Little Pony the appearance of a 12-year-old pony or something?
Dude, a 12-year-old pony is like compared to an 80-year-old person.
I think you could only go off the voices here of what age they're trying to portray, because they are ponies, and we really can't argue the age of ponies here.
Exactly.
True, but they make them look.
Point
they make them look younger than what.
So wait, if you're the one that thinks that they look young, wouldn't that be the pedophilic way? Because we don't look at.
I don't know. I mean, Scotty's sounding like he's supposed to be attracted to these ponies. And,
we are definitely not. No furries around here.
But whenever you go to a Brony site, there is no Brony 34 allowed. You do not do that stuff. Only the people on 4chan do that sick stuff. They are the only ones who go up there.
4chan, aren't you?
Not anymore. I haven't been on 4chan for the longest time.
Because you're banned.
No, I'm not banned. It's just because my computer won't let me go, sadly.
We shouldn't go there. I'd like to take them and tell everyone not to go to 4chan.
Seriously, that's a really scary place.
There are some safe places. Just stay away from random. I can actually tell you that there's the channels on there. They're okay. Just kind of stay away from the adult section, please. Don't ruin your childhood.
I think most people do that by themselves.
Whenever you go on there and you're wondering, hey, I'm 12 and what is this? Yeah, you're definitely going to be wondering that. But no, anyway.
Well, why the hell would you be ending up on there in the first place?
Well, because there are some weird kids out there these days.
And you're one of them. You're probably on.
I'm not a kid. I'm 18. I have the right.
Whatever. You're probably on there when you were like 13.
Nah. Well, no. I was probably on there maybe whenever I was 15, 16.
I ended up on there when I was like 2 years ago. I was like, no, I'm not going back there. Like a year later, I went back on there.
I know. It's just a weird site just to try out.
It's just funny, but
yeah, there's some weird stuff on there, but then you just got to be careful. Don't really get hypnotized.
We're getting off subject here.
Exactly. But that's where the Bronies kind of adapted though was 4chan. Well,
how did it become? Oh, you actually explained it already.
It became a meme because one guy on there thought it'd be hilarious because he's like, I bet no one's gonna like this show, and he posts it on there.
And then everybody liked it.
For 2 whole months. No, for 2 whole months, the show, there were pictures, there were pony threads on there constantly. But then this is whenever 4chan was like, cancer, kill it. No.
What?
They created a super meme.
First place to enjoy My Little Pony, and when did the show started to air in the first place?
Hold up. Didn't you say the writers in this show specifically write for adult audiences?
No. What they did though, they started adapting because they noticed how many fans they were getting off the internet. In fact, one of the it's not really a main star, but it's actually one of the ponies mentioned in the show is called Derpy Hose, which was actually written by someone on what is that, DeviantArt? I can't remember the full name. Is that it? DeviantArt. Someone actually made it. They took a split second of this one pony with its eyes split cross-eyed and wasn't even supposed to be a main character. Lauren Foss saw it, put in the show. So she gets a whole bunch of adaptations.
Repetitive amount of times.
Yeah, she gets a whole bunch of ideas from the internet and its people.
So, in turn, she's actually making the show for Bronies now.
Basically, yeah.
So the whole show makes it brony friendly.
Yeah, the show is becoming brony friendly now. In fact, on the channel, the Hub, they even had this one. They had a kind of like this little song going in the background. It's not the rap song that I showed you earlier, Meade. It's a different one, and they do mention the word bronies in there a few times.
In the show?
And it was in the song that they had for it. It's one of the ponies on it called Pinkie Pie singing the song. And then in the background, you can hear also my bronies.
Oh,
whoa.
I'll put the link in the description below.
Check out part 2. This is like